Hello, Alberto Arce. You are from the International Solidarity Movement, and as we heard, you were present at the scene when the Al-Auda hospital was shelled with 2 Israeli missiles this afternoon. Could you tell me about the situation and how it is now?
Yeah, so the thing is that, let's say 20 or 15 minutes to 1 in the afternoon, a missile suddenly impacted over a car into the parking lot of the Al-Auda hospital in Jabalia refugee camp. And I want to say that the hospital is a closed space, well separated from the buildings around and the streets. There is 2 main buildings of the hospital, where all the medics and patients and everybody is. And then there's another building just in front of it, but inside the closed space, that is the stocks place, where they have all the medicines. So the first bomb impacted just in between the 2 buildings in front of over a car that was, let's say, 4 meters from the place where all the paramedics and the ambulances were. Everybody stepped back immediately, of course, and tried to hide in the back part of the building. And when after 3 minutes, when everybody was looking, okay, let's see what has happened, if everybody's okay, then a second missile impacted again in the same car. There are no severe injuries, only minor injuries. But of course, the windows of the hospital have been broken. The warehouse for medicines is severely damaged. And anyway, it's a closed space. It's 2 direct impacts on the hospital.
How is the situation for you going out with the ambulances in the last hours and in the last day?
Yeah, the situation right now with the ambulances is that, let's say, half of the services they are trying to do to pick up the injured people, or 80. No, here they are telling me it's 80% of the services they cannot reach the people because the Israeli army is preventing the ambulances to reach the people. There are even some cases where through the Palestinian Red Crescent is doing coordination with the Israeli army through the Red Cross, and even after the coordination, the Israeli army special forces that are here on the ground are shooting at the ambulances. So the situation of the ambulances is that, it's something I have seen today, and it's one of the drivers of the ambulances stopping at his place and saying goodbye to his children and to his wife. Like 2 or 3 times per day. So this is the level. 4 paramedics working in ambulances were killed, 2 ambulances were hit, and this is against the Geneva Conventions. This is a war crime, and this is the situation. They are using the ambulances to evacuate civilians that don't even dare to get out of their houses by foot, and only dare to get out if an ambulance is taking them, taking into consideration that ambulances are being hit.
And you are still traveling with the ambulances?
Yes, of course. And there's also something, and it's that even the people in the ambulances are not taking militants with weapons. Of course, they take militants because any injured human being is somebody that an ambulance has to take. Even if they find an Israeli soldier injured, of course the personnel of the ambulance will take the Israeli soldier. But we are eyewitnesses that when they take a militant that is injured, they take away every weapon from him. So there's no way there are weapons inside the ambulances.
How are you now?
How I am?
Yes.
I'm well. I'm just tired. I'm well. I look around me. I look to the Palestinians. I see the strength, and so what we have to do is just go on. All of us are completely okay. The really brave people is the ambulance. The ambulance people, in my opinion, the paramedics working here in the ambulances are even more brave people than the militants, because at least the militants can defend themselves. The ambulance workers, they cannot even defend themselves. They are being killed as animals by the Israeli military. So I mean, I just want to say, like, all my respect, and I'm really, really proud of having the possibility to be close to these people, because for me they are the real heroes of this war. Most important thing here to do is to say that any attack on medical services, whether it is the hospital itself or the ambulances, is in flagrant violation of the Geneva Conventions and constitutes a war crime. So the international community should relate to Israel as a state that is violating the Geneva Conventions. I mean, Israel has to be stopped, and the only way to stop Israel now is through applying international law, through applying sanctions to Israel by democratic governments.